Hi guys, welcome to October. Finally, my favorite season of the year is finally beginning, and I love it so much. Today's topic is the illusion of time. So, yeah, enjoy. So, I'm gonna start by saying that this quote I found on Pinterest. Never in my childhood felt like a child. I felt like a person all along, the same person I am today. And I think that's so accurate because when I think about it, it's like I still kind of have the same feeling when I go somewhere. For example, when I'm alone and I'm walking in the city or I'm taking a bus, I still feel the same way. I still feel the same kind of presence I felt when I was a kid. I kind of have the same outcome, the same perspective as when I was a kid. And that's a really weird thing to realize because I always thought that when I'm gonna be older, something's gonna change and I'm gonna be, more mature and that everything will come with time. But the truth is that I think nothing comes with time. Maturity is just nothing comes nothing comes with time. Everything comes with experience. Yesterday I was thinking that we do not forgive, we just forget. Because, when something traumatic or just something happens today, I'm gonna think about it for a while, but then all of a sudden, there's gonna be more things on my head, more stuff happening, and it's just gonna build up, and I'm just gonna forget about it. And the moment I'm gonna remember that, it's gonna be the moment when all the feelings comes back because I didn't forgive. And the same I think goes with aging. I thought I'm gonna be this and that when I'm gonna be this years old, but I'm not. I mean, like, I thought that time is gonna change something, but the truth is that I think experiences change us. Nothing's new, but everything is different. It's like nothing changes on the day-to-day basis, and then all of a sudden you look back and you're like, oh my god, that's different. But in the same time, when I look at myself 1 year ago, I don't think that something changed because I have this issue that I forget what's happening, saving my past because I always make it better than it was. Time goes by and I still feel like a kid, 11 years old kid, years old, and I felt like I was doing everything that was embarrassing, that I was just so stupid, and I was doing all of those like cringe kid stuff, and I hated myself for doing that stuff. Sometimes I kind of still feel the same way, embarrassing all that stuff, and I'm kind of still feel the same way I felt when I was 11, embarrassing all that stuff, and I'm kind of still feel the same way I felt when I was 11 years old, but maybe for a shorter period of time. But it's such not a cool thing because I didn't like the way I felt when I was 11. But I remember I felt so old when I was 11 and I was so young. And I felt so old when I was 11 years old. And now I look back and I'm like, I was a kid. I was just a baby little girl. Like, I know that's so weird because I felt like adult all the time. As I said, never in my life felt like a child. I felt like a person all along, the same person I am today, and I just felt like 6 years old kid. I didn't feel like I was 11. I always kind of perceived everything the same way I perceive it today. So I might say adult, but I'm not an adult. But that kind of stuff, and that really creeps me out. And so yeah, the time is only illusion. I thought that things get better with time, but it just goes better with the amount of stuff that's happening. People usually die when they're like 70, and that's a huge like I have like my whole life ahead of me, but I already feel like I wasted all of my teenage years. I didn't do anything cool, but did I enjoy it? I think I did enjoy my teenage years, and I'm kind of still am. It's still gonna be. It's not like they're ending, like they're gonna end in a few years, but it's not like they're ending tomorrow. But it's really weird because I was like 15 or like I was 13. Like a few years back, and now in a few years I'm gonna be like 18, and that's like, oh, like that's normal. But guys, the time flies really, really fast, and it's already October. I remember being in January. That's like so much time that flows by, and now I'm just trying to be present in the moment because I don't want to miss it. Also, what I thought about is people are saying that when you die, you have this like 7 minutes movie of your life, like it's play in your head and you see it. And I was like, I don't want that to be my phone. I don't want a single second or even like half a second for my phone to be that. So I'm trying to be as present as I can in the moment, because time flies really, really fast. And I'm really sad to tell this, but I'm closer to being 30 than to being 0 years old, than to being bored. And that's crazy because I don't want to be 30. I don't want to be 50, like 50, because I don't know why. I don't know why. I've never seen my life after the age of 17, which is pretty weird. But I'm trying and I'm starting to build a version of myself that's like 23, 25. I'm starting to picture myself in that age, and it's really tough, but it's possible, and I'm still trying to do that because that's for me. I cannot picture myself being old. I cannot picture myself being middle age. I just, that's so weird, guys. Because I already feel like I wasted so much time. I don't want to waste any much longer. So yeah, that's all for now. We're gonna hear next Monday, and I wish you a well and good week.